Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to another episode of Almost Rich, Almost Famous, Almost Daily.
So, Bets, right now in the world, obviously people are really voicing their opinions. They're standing up for what they believe in, using their voices, and I'm here for it. I love it. But today, we're going to put our own little spin on things and talk about all of our unpopular opinions. So these are things that most people in the world are obsessed with, they love. We're just not into it. I don't get it. So I feel like we're going to disagree on some, but I feel like there's some we will agree on too.
I have a feeling we're going to disagree on a lot. So why don't you start us off with your unpopular opinion?
Okay, this one you actually are going to agree with me on. We might lose followers on it.
Okay.
Country music. Don't like country music. Don't
Nope.
like anything country. People love country concerts. They love going all summer long. I don't like it. Not here for it.
I am not here for it either. I'm also not into the weird, gross, like tailgating outside in your like country boots. What are those called? Cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Like sitting in the back of like a truck and drinking a whole bunch of beer. Not interested in it. Listening to country music. The other one that kind of goes along with that, I know you've been there before. Not into Nashville. Not into it. Don't want to go. Don't ever want to be a part of Nashville. Don't want to go for bachelor's parties. Don't want to go for bachelorette parties. Don't want to go for your birthday. So don't ask.
Okay, well, settle down. I wasn't going to, but I will say I felt the same way. I have been invited to a couple bachelorette parties there. And I was like, man, this is going to be hell for me. I'm going to have to put in like earphones or something and like bump Lil Wayne and Eminem because I'm going to lose my mind. Once I was there, it was actually really fun. So I feel like if you went, you'd be okay with it.
I also assume that you were probably drinking, which is why you were having such a great time, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I think I was probably blacked out majority of it. But anyways, that's one.
Okay,
you have
so
one.
One of mine, and I know you're going to disagree, but you know how much I hate when people say things like Sunday fun day or like it's lit. Like, why do you have to say things that other people are saying to try to make you sound cool? I think it's irritating. What was the one we talked about? Cinco de Drinko. Remember we talked about that one for Cinco de Mayo? Hate it.
You like threatened me. They're like, if you told me, if you post anything about Cinco de Mayo and you post Cinco de Drinko, we're no longer friends. So I didn't. But is that like go along with sayings on the shirt? Because I feel like I wear like cheesy sayings on my shirt all the time.
You do, but none of them have said things that really upset me up to this point. Like the one that you're wearing right now, I'm busy. Fine. That's not like, you know, when people, like my favorite ones are when couples do things and they post swole mates. Like
that one.
Like
and no, you're not actually. You're not swole mates. The one it's like partners who work out together stick together. Like, no, you don't. Like, your girlfriend's probably gonna end up hooking up with her trainer. So
she's totally already hooking up with her trainer, by the way.
That's a good one. I don't like that one. What's another one that I wanted to talk about? Oh, well, kind of goes along with the whole country music thing, but Taylor Swift.
Ugh.
I mean, people are obsessed with her. I cannot stand her. We'll probably lose followers on that one too. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. People are obsessed with Taylor Swift. My sister is in that music industry and has worked with her and said she actually is as lovely as she portrays herself, which makes me like her a little more. But like, I just don't care about her. I don't like her music. I don't like particularly like her. I get that she writes her own music. I think that's amazing, but like also just don't care.
Yeah, she just is like too corny for me. Then there's me wearing sayings on my shirt every day, and I'm calling Taylor Swift corny.
Yeah, that's true. I have to add something onto that, and I think you're going to be pissed, and I think people are going to be pissed, and I want to be very clear. I like her just fine. I think she's great. Really like her old music. Seen her perform. She really is incredible. But I am not a member of the Beehive. Beyonce is great, but like I am not dying about her, and that is a very unpopular opinion.
That is. I will say I was one of those diehard fans, literally traveled across the country to see her in concert. Yeah, I did. I was obsessed with her. But lately, I don't know. I don't like her newer music.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's gotten a little different.
Yeah.
Still love her, but I'm not as obsessed.
We're like scared. Do you see how we're both being like, well, we still really like her. I mean, she's great. Hi, Beehive. Hi. We like
Taylor Swift. Like, we heard she's lovely, but just not a fan.
They're scary.
Okay, one that we're totally going to disagree on, and you're going to not like that I say this, but Game of Thrones. Don't get it. I know I haven't watched it from the beginning, but I've tuned in to some episodes with friends or family watching. I see dragons shooting fire, people killing each other, girls just walking around naked. I'm like, what is going on, and why are people obsessed with the show?
Okay, so I wanted to just let you talk, but I also need people to understand that you're tuning into the show and watching it is like you doing 75 other things as you're just like seeing a dragon fly by and you're like, oh, this is so stupid. You literally have not watched 1 second of it, and that is why you don't like it. That's the most ridiculous opinion. I really have to disagree with you on that.
Okay, well, you're like mad at me for that one, but
I like actually am. I'm mad. I'm mad about, you know, the other one I can throw in that you'll be mad at me about? Friends, never watched it, don't care.
Okay, well, Friends, I've probably seen every episode at least 100 times. Never gets old to me. But the one that everyone else is obsessed with that I don't get at all, I don't understand the humor, I don't think it's funny, is Seinfeld.
Same. Don't care.
We're going to lose so many followers after this podcast.
Well, and so, sorry, we're airing it all out right now. You know, I'm going to add one to that list of ones that I don't care about that people are obsessed with. The Office.
So that's one of those shows I don't think I've ever seen a full episode, but there's a reason why, because I tried and I'm like, I'm not laughing. This is not funny.
I know. I actually don't even, I'm like the worst because I'm not even sure I've ever watched any of it. But also because people are so obsessed with it, it makes me just not want to watch it. I'm like, I don't know. Everyone's so like annoying about it. I don't want to watch it.
That's how I feel about Snapchat.
Ooh,
People love the app. They think it's amazing. I've never had it in my life. And I've been saying to people, listen, it's not that cool. Instagram is basically the same thing. And one of these days, you're all going to delete Snapchat and have Instagram only. And I feel like it's starting to happen.
Okay, so I was always on the Snapchat train. I always liked it, always used it, love it for the filters. I don't love it as much anymore, so you were right in that regard. I will say, however, I get a lot of news on Snapchat, so that's like a way that I consume my news. So I like it for that, but I agree. I'm not like sending people a bunch of Snapchat.
Okay, good. We agree on that one. Well, I have one for you.
Okay, what is it?
That I'm obsessed with. A lot of people are obsessed with, but you are not. The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
I was obsessed with it 20 years ago when I was watching it. Like, I don't care about it anymore, but I know you and people like you do like brackets for the Bachelor and Bachelorette. Yeah. That is bizarre to me. I don't care about it that much.
Well, so right now they're supposed to be filming a season, but they can't because of the pandemic. So every Monday they're taking old seasons and literally recapping the entire season in 3 hours. So actually, before we filmed this, as I'm doing some work, I'm watching Caitlin Bristow's season. Can't get enough of the Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Yeah, I don't know who Caitlin Bristow is, but one of my unpopular opinions, and I don't know where you'll stand on this one, you know, people are obsessed with Converse shoes.
They are?
I think. Is that the kind that they're obsessed with? Like, or Vans or something? Like Vans.
Kind of like skaterish a little bit.
Like skaterish shoes. My sister has a pair of Vans. I'm like, what? Like, you just like jumped on this annoying train because like everyone thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
Don't think it's cool. Don't like them.
Yeah, me either. You know, I'm a big sneakerhead. I love my cool shoes.
Yeah.
But you're mainly
I agree.
Nikes and stuff. Yeah. Okay, and then my last one, which is probably the most unpopular opinion I have. People are going to be mad, but I think you're going to be the most mad. But you already know.
What?
Italian food. Don't love it. I don't hate it, but if I'm going to rank my favorite genres or whatever you want to call it of food, Italian is last.
Yeah.
Don't want pasta.
I think Italian food and Game of Thrones are by far your two most unpopular opinions. Italian food specifically, like, I've never met anyone in my entire life who doesn't like Italian food.
Again, it's not that I don't like it. Betsy, I've gone to dinner with you to Italian restaurants plenty of times. But again, I much rather have tacos and a margarita than a bowl of pasta. I just do.
Yeah.
I love pizza, like lasagna's
I think that you just apparently have not had a really, really good Italian food. So we will have to do that one day because that's like upsetting me. So we have to go because I am actually very annoyed with you. But let us know. We want to know some of your guys' unpopular opinions. Keep following. We're going to put up a poll or a question here on Instagram, ARAF_TLOD, on Twitter, and on our YouTube page, almost rich _almost famous.
It's just almost rich, almost famous, but it's fine.
Well,
You
you
got
know, you're the host. You're the freaking host. Why don't you ever do that part?
All right, I'll get it next time. Unpopular opinion. Betsy is the host. Cheers.
Cheers.